Hello everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I have a really exciting video. We are going to be introducing UND GRETEL, who I very briefly introduced in the last What's New at Integrity Botanicals video, so I'll link that down below in case you missed all of the new launches, but the one I was most excited for was absolutely this one. If you are unfamiliar, UND GRETEL is a all-natural, 100% organic makeup brand based out of Berlin. It was founded by Christina Roth, a fabulous, super successful makeup artist, and I love when a makeup artist creates a line of cosmetics because the shades are always just immaculate, and there is no exception for this range right here. This whole line is about having a really creative, experimental approach. It encourages you to mix, match, and play. We've got everything from liquid lipsticks to kajal, cream shadows, to a phenomenal mascara, double-ended lip liners, and then some. More to be added on after this video. I just had to sit down and introduce you to the first offering that we have from the brand. I did also want to shout out that UND GRETEL actually means and Gretel, and as we are all familiar, the fairy tale Hansel and Gretel, this is just going to say that we don't need Hansel. And Gretel is very much intentional. It's a tribute to femininity, and I love that about this brand, even though it encourages every single person to mix and play. So that's basically what we're gonna do today. We're gonna sit down and play. Today was actually my first time using most of these products outside of just swatching them, things like that, and I must say, I'm blown away. I did this whole look that we have on right now. Every single thing except concealer, bronzer, and foundation is UND GRETEL, but some other things are in UND GRETEL that I can't share quite yet. So that is enough talking. I did want to say a lot of the products here before we begin are also vegan, some of which are not, so be careful when you are looking on the product page, but there's going to be a lot of options for you if that is the case. And so great. I cannot wait for more products to come to the website and to introduce you to this further, but without further ado, let's get to playing. Okay, let's jump into it. I'm so excited to play. As I've already said, this is my first time using a majority of these products besides a little swatching behind the scenes, so I'm really looking forward to this. I did do a little foundation, concealer, bronzer, but we are going to do UND GRETEL for everything else. So I'm going to take the Imbe Luminizer. This is in Marvelous Mars. It is this beautiful rosy golden champagne. It's a cream that you can use on the eyes and the cheeks, but we are going to do it as a highlight today. Okay, so this is a smidge dark on me. So this will be great for more of a medium to deep skin tone, but I'm definitely gonna like this on the eyes. So I'm just gonna keep this on the high points, blend it in to my blush a little bit, but what I will say is it has a beautiful thin texture and the luminosity of it is just divine. Then we're going to move on to blush. These are their Milte. We have two different colors to work with here. We'll see what I'm going to choose. Beautiful everyday shades, stick formulation. It's a cream texture that then sets, stays in place really well. You do not need to leave this cap part on it. This product will not dry out. But when I was on the brand call, she was talking a lot about warming it up on the back of your hand, then applying it. That's a philosophy that I really like to incorporate in makeup regardless. But we've got the shade Bloom, which is a beautiful pink. And then we've also got Peach Pink. And I am really a peach pink girl, so I think we're just gonna stick with that. So I'm gonna do a lot of finger application today because they also mentioned that with the natural minerals in here that it just performs really well that way. But of course, feel free to use a brush. It's not that you can't. But yes, what I do appreciate about these creams that I'm already noticing is it is a thinner texture, a less sticky emollient texture, which I think gives you more long-lasting results. So the pigment is really pretty. I'm actually just gonna try doing a little bit like that. It didn't seem to really move my makeup too much, so that's good. Gorgeous. If you are into pinky peachy tones. You want something that's perfect for every day, not gonna compete with everything else on the eyes, then could not recommend these enough. And again, I will deep dive any of these formulations for you. So this is just our little intro, and then we will go from there. So that's basically my cheeks done. We are going to get into eyes and lips, which is where a lot of the playing comes in. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, for eyes, we have a few things. I am gonna try to use everything today, at least some of the shades. The thing that I am most excited about the whole launch are these little cuties. These are their Look Cream Eye Sticks. They are these gorgeous cajoles that have this conical shape. You can go ahead and apply them on the flat side here. You do not need to use a lot of pressure. Warm them up on the back of your hands. That way they glide on even more easily. Start to warm up those oils and waxes so that they are good to go. The word Luke actually means happiness and luck in German. And these are just great for the woman on the go. You can use this for everything, on the eyes, cheeks, lips, the whole situation. And also, of course, it's great as a base for powder shadow. We're gonna play with that a little bit today. There are 4 different shades, but I think the one that I am most excited about, they're all beautiful. This one's different for me too, so this is a good time to try, is the shade, not Magic Gray, I do wanna use that too, is the shade Powder Rose. And Powder Rose is this rosy taupe color. It's stunning. We'll do a little swatch on the back of my hand and also use this to warm up the product. If you do lose that conical shape with use, she did say you could take a paper towel and wipe it back into shape, but look at that beautiful color. So we're just gonna do the easiest thing possible, and that is just bang this baby on. I do love that conical shape to get really precisely in the inner corner, especially because I have nails. And I mean, that's gorgeous and so easy. We'll build this color just a smidge. We're gonna go for a smokier sort of look today. God, that's beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, just the prettiest everyday sort of shade. Let's actually use another color for underneath the eyes. Let's go in with bronze. This is a beautiful true bronze color. Just want to do a little bit of warmth underneath the eye, and I'll blend it out with my finger. Very easy to use, blends like a dream. Didn't even really feel like I needed a brow color, but you could do that for like a way more precise sort of look. But again, we are just playing, mixing all of the things today. I do really like that together. Once that is on, I want to deepen things up a little bit. So I'm going to take the shade Magic Gray, which is like a true cajole sort of tone. And this I'm going to keep a lot closer to the root of my lash. And while you could blend this out with your finger, I am actually going to take a Delium Tool 772 just because I want a little bit more precision with my blending, but the blending is so easy with this. Oh my goodness. Why don't we go ahead and try a little bit in the waterline while we're here. Okay, look at how that glides right on. Oh yeah, I am so excited. Okay, we are going to do the other eye and then try the mascara. Okay, I actually forgot that there's a little bit of powder shadows too, and I do want to use this just a little bit to get a feel for the formula. This is in the shade that I used on my lid, which is that Powder Rose, which really has a lot of purple to it. And I am going to darken up the outer corner of my eye with this shade. Oh my God, you guys. This color is so beautiful. Nice pigment. Pairs, I mean, perfectly. You could really take this all over the lid to really lock all of that in, which I love, that layering. And I am just gonna take a clean, super fluffy brush and just blend out the brow. Okay, then we're gonna go in with another Imbe, which is that powder formulation. These are really cool. Obviously just use it on my eyes. Great for putting on top like eyeshadow. Again, use your fingers for this. I just wanted a little bit more precise application of these, but with those natural minerals, they work great for that. She told me that you can mix this with any of their cream products, give it a little bit of luminosity, mix and match the color. Again, that philosophy of play. So I am going to go in with this beautiful shade. This is Golden Sand, and we're just gonna highlight the brow. See, this is more of a highlight color that I think would look pretty on my skin tone. A little bit more of a golden sort of champagne, but you know I love a brow highlight, and this is, I mean, as easy as it gets. Okay, so also in the Color Crush, they have the shade, this is Color Crush, sorry, this is the Imbe eyeshadow, not Color Crush, and this shade is so me. That could be a really pretty blush topper that we will play with in the future. But to finish off the eyes, we are going to go in with the Wint mascara, and the Wint mascara is all about buildability. So I'm going to go ahead, and she actually recommended that you could bend the wand. You can also bend it back straight if you do this and not like it, but I think that this is so perfect for ease of not making a mess. So we are going to just hyper speed one application, and then I will tell you about the little tip that she gave me. Okay, immediately I like it. Rich, deep, dark black formula. It's got a natural bristle sort of brush. Went on like a dream. It's not too wet and clumpy. The separation is actually beautiful, and the length is fantastic. Let's do a little bit, oops, on the bottom lash. I just like to take the lightest hand. We'll do the other eye. So now that we've sort of let that dry, she said that it's all about letting it set and working with this in layers, like up to 4 layers. So let's add a little bit more. Oh my gosh, yes. This is their #1 bestseller of all of their products, and I can see why. And I know you guys loved it. I think mascara was the first thing to fly out of there. Look at this. That made an enormous difference. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm blown away. Love the mascara. Curious to see how it wears, and of course, I'll report back on that. But let's go play with some lip products. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this look so far. I'm really excited to dive into lips because we've got a good amount of products to play with. The first of which is Lustec. Lustec are their double-ended lip liner pencils. You guys know I have been loving lip liner recently. And what's cool about this is that they have a corrective side and then the pigment side. And the corrective side is actually going to be something that's going to help with any fine lines around the lips, prevent any sort of bleeding of any product that we put on top of it. It is so blurring. You can even tell on the back of your hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this almost to like the outer line of my lip. And it probably isn't gonna pick up on camera, but it's a really cool thing, especially when you're working with deeper pigments like red. We're gonna do nude today, but just for the sake of playing, feels weightless. You really don't notice it. It has like a silicone-y almost sort of slip that I think gives it that blurring quality. And now shade. This is where I never know what to pick. I think we're gonna go with this because I think this is gonna go with what we're gonna put on top the best. And this is the shade, I believe it's shade 6, but I will put that down below. It's this beautiful pink. Sharpenable wooden pencils, which you know I prefer. And this is a rosy pink. Not usually what I go for as far as lip liner is concerned, but it's gonna work well with what we put on top. So immediately, not tugging or pulling, gliding on like a dream. Not so soft that the pencil is like disappearing into nothing. And like comfy, like you could really fill in the whole lips with this. That's not usually something I do, but you absolutely could. Then we're gonna go into something really excited. These are their Coos liquid lipsticks. We've got the shade Mellow Mauve and Shell Pink. We are going to do Shell Pink today. It's the perfect peachy, looks good on everyone type of nude. Pairs perfectly with the lip liner. Light, moussey texture. And again, can you use eyes, cheeks, lips? Most of these products can, so I encourage you to do that if you are in a pinch. Okay, these are great because they're completely non-drying. It's not emphasizing the texture of my lips, which that's very common. Let me actually zoom in so that you guys can really see what I'm talking about. So look at this texture. It's kind of flawless. Sorry, the makeup around my mouth is sitting a little weird. I think it's just a little bit dry. But oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't think this dries like a full-on set matte, but it's not totally transfer resistant, but it's just that lipstick in a liquid formula that gives you some precision, really, really high pigment, and then that velvety soft matte texture. We're going to finish things off with the Nutzen, I believe is how you pronounce it, lip gloss. Ooh, there's a lot of shades to pick from, but I think today we're gonna go with the nude category and stay with nude shimmer. There is a shimmer formula and there is a matte formula. There are only 2 shades that we currently carry in the matte formula. The matte formula is gonna be a lot more full on pigment, and I will review and swatch these separately so that you can see that. I just wanna speak a little bit to the formula today. This formula I have tried. I was actually wearing the shade apricot shimmer earlier today. This is such a me shade. Perfect. You can wear these on their own. They have some pigment to them, not gritty, any sort of shimmer at all, but most importantly, they are plush and comfortable on the lips. They feel amazing. I was blown away. So we are going in again with nude shimmer. And you can see it's not totally covering what we just did. It's just giving that beautiful glossy shine. All right, you guys, that is it. This is my completed look using all UND GRETEL. I hope that you really liked this very informal video where we just sat down and played. As always, I want to open up the conversation with you. What products have you tried, loved? Do you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding any of the products in the lineup? Let me know. I, of course, have a point of contact, so if it's something that I can't answer, I will get it answered for you. I will have direct links to every single one of these products listed down below so that you can experience the brand for yourself. Make sure that you are turning on notifications for when products get restocked. If there is something that you are dying for that is not currently available, we are working on it. I can promise you that much. But I'm so excited to have such a high performing, beautiful makeup brand available. It's 100% organic. It is using all natural mineral pigments that make it so easy to mix and play, create, customize your own, but already have existing beautiful shades that are gonna fit so beautifully into your everyday routine. I think you guys are really gonna like this if you haven't tried it yet. Please let me know what product you are most excited for, and of course, what product you want to see in-depth reviewed, swatched, the whole lineup. I'm thinking maybe the glosses because there's a lot of room to play there, or maybe those Luke eyeshadow sticks. I'm kind of obsessed with those. Getting ready to go to Mexico City and maybe pop in a few of those in the travel makeup bag, that is for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the consistent love and support. Before you go, please make sure that you are giving the video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I upload new videos here just about every single week, and I don't want you guys to miss them. Again, thumbs up for UND GRETEL. Welcome them to the Integrity Botanicals family, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.